But yeah, so I guess we'll move on to some decent news. Jug, if you want to take this one away.
Sure. So I just want us to I mean, we gotta unfortunately give big ups to where big ups is due. Granted, we still gonna have reservations of the series in general, but the decent news we want to get into is just to give big ups to the new Demon Slayer movie out. Let's see, I'm trying to see as far as like the exact film. Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie Mugen Train. Right now, currently, it is in seventh place for overall highest earning films in 2020 worldwide. And for an anime film, that's kind of like, I mean, that's like redonkulous. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't check, but it's going to be hard to find an anime film that's literally competing with real life, just, I mean, for a lack of a better phrase, non-animated films, and to really be in just even like top 10. That's kind of amazing. And then when
Yeah.
actually looking into like the sub analytics of the numbers. I mean, it even topped in Japan like Harry Potter sales. I mean,
Oh
like
wow.
that's crazy. Like when you think about that. I mean, like I think it like hit like a couple others too. I'm not sure about like Titanic or as far as other films, but just as like a quick note, I mean, at least in like Asia right now, as far as to the movie being released in general, I mean, it's breaking box offices like everywhere it's being released. Period.
Mm.
I think let's see what else is this. It also saying that it be outbeat like Frozen 2. I mean,
Wow.
it's just being like on practically everything, at least over there. And again, like it's seventh place
Yeah.
worldwide, and it's still growing. So I mean, this is kind of like just redonkulous.
I mean, my comment on it would be, I mean, well, big ups to Demon Slayer fans and the Demon Slayer author for doing it. Obviously, you're gonna get your big bucks, and you had the wherewithal to end the series where it made sense. So I'll put some respect on his name for that. Other thing that I think could be contributing to this, but not to take away from the fact that this is still amazing, is quarantine. I do think that like 2020 reduced probably I don't think as many movies that would have, I don't know, made broke top 10 released this year because of the whole COVID thing, or in the way that could have worked. Because like the Mulan movie, for example, that shit probably could have hit big, but the release was just like flopped, right? Like it just wasn't. I don't know. I didn't know where to get it. I had Disney Plus, but it was like I had to do this whole extra thing to watch it. So I don't know. I still don't think it takes away from it. I still think even outside of quarantine, it probably would have done record breaking numbers. But once again, from like the Demon Slayer hater in me, like I do think Demon Slayer as a series brought a lot of people together. Like my wife watched Demon Slayer. She enjoyed the show. Her brother, who's like into anime, but like definitely on the Naruto side of things, like the typically shonen spectrum, absolutely loved the series. So it definitely, I saw that it brought a lot of people to the fan base. And like I said, if we was outside of quarantine, I think we would be seeing a lot of Demon Slayer cosplays during this convention season.
True.
So it has the audience. Um, I'm just like in my mind, it's off the animation.
I mean,
It's just off the animation, bro. Like I don't know if the story's there, but it's also kind of how I feel about the what was that other movie that people love that Spirited Away. That I forget the creator's name, but like his movies, like I've watched a few of them. I thought they were decent, but like people go that motherfucker's shit, and maybe it's just that I don't get it, but
mm,
Yeah,
put it
I'm
out
gonna
there.
have to pull the Kanye. Like, look, I'm gonna let you finish, but like, sure, get your respect, big ups for the anime community, but it's just crazy because I talk with many people, anime lovers of multiple ages, and I don't see niggas really goating it like this, bro. Like, maybe it could just be my small population of people are just kind of similarly like minded. But I be trying to, whenever I run into an anime person, see what they thoughts on Demon Slayer because the internet going crazy. But
Mhm.
when I talk to individuals, where the hype at? I'm like, bro, man, this might be a
In
Watergate
Japan,
scandal,
nigga.
bro. Like, we gonna have to.
The hype is in Japan.
I guess.
I don't think no niggas watching that shit. The movie, like movie. I don't
What?
People aren't even
Oh,
watching
no, bro.
movies in. Nah, bro. I'm saying like, of course, some people watch it, but like you said, for like the top 10 thing, that to me that means nothing. Like the movies were shut down for half the year. People still aren't even going to the movies. Like $1 billion, like $100 million budget movies aren't even making back their budget. That top 7 or top 10 that means nothing to me in 2020.
I mean, like, I would agree with you if they weren't actually comparing the numbers though to pre-sales before even like 2020, aka
Well,
the
they're
Harry
comparing
Potter.
they're comparing it to Japan sales.
I mean, well,
That's
that's true. I mean, like, well, I mean, I would have to look this up, but like in US, I don't think it's been released yet, has it?
No, it's
I
supposed to
could
come
be
out
wrong.
in February.
Right. So, I mean, like the sales we're talking about as far as highest in 2020, we are just talking about a contribution from like Asia, from like Japan and Taiwan, at least specifically right now. And those numbers alone are putting it where it is. So, I mean, if
That's
you're
crazy.
thinking about that just in general, like it just being released again in Asia, that movie is still in the top 2020 spot for worldwide, though. I mean, just imagine when it's still going to hit the US. Maybe not the numbers aren't going to be obviously the same as Japan, but they still going to be real. I mean,
Nah, bro.
so,
I'm telling you, these Demon Slayer fanboys is crazy. I do think it will still maintain a high ranking. Like I said, I mean, what Deuce brought up, we're in quarantine still, so there isn't a lot of competitors. I think personally right now, so I can see it still staying there when it drops in the US. Probably because it's going to be easier to access than most of these other movies, and the niggas that want it know about it.
true. So, I mean, it's just pretty much another testament that Demon Slayer is just continuously making big noise, and it's probably going to continue on for as long as it keeps on releasing anime. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
he should have
big ups
continued
to-
the series. Should have squeezed that shit for all it was worth, bro.